This is my third video. I usually try to record in batch of threes, especially when I'm out walking. Might as well put yourself to good use, right? And you read the title correctly. This is not a clickbait. It really is. I've been walking for about 52 minutes. And in that 52 minutes, my pheromones, my endorphins, my happiness level, my mood has skyrocketed, man. Woman. You see this smile? There's so much stuff going on in my life, our lives. But we forget that how simple life can be when we take these long walks that have become my therapy sessions. Walking has become not just therapy, but in a way now YouTube has become therapy for me. I'm able to speak better. Of course, I was able to speak well before, which is how I interviewed well and got these jobs, high-paying jobs, 200K jobs, right? Plus, you just don't get there if you don't know how to speak and conduct yourself. But what I mean is that I no longer have an imposter syndrome. And when I first started YouTube, I had this intense fear, intense anxiety of what people would think of me. And I think it happens to everyone that's trying to get off the ground. I don't care if you're at 1 subs, 5 subs, 20 subs. Is it really about them? Yeah. But this is more about you, right? And so as time went on, with all the anxiety, the fear, the procrastination, and hating the sound of my damn voice, God, man, I hated it. And sometimes I would have anxiety where my throat would just, sometimes you get that frog in your throat. That's what I'm looking for. It was bad, man. Like it was, and I still get it sometimes. You get that heaviness in your throat where like, why is this happening? Why can't I talk properly? Why am I having speech impairments, right? And then I would panic like, oh, there's something greater going on. The panic would just spiral and I would compound those thoughts, racing thoughts. And I don't hide it. I have anxiety. I have generalized anxiety, and I take, to manage it sometimes I take Xanax as needed. There's nothing wrong with that. There are people that do harder drugs than that, or substances or medication. For me, Xanax is just fine. I don't do weed. I don't really drink a ton of alcohol anymore. Socially, yes. But just to give you some context as to who I am, I'm very normal, like in that sense. I hurt just like you do. I bleed just like you do. But there's something about walking and talking to the camera now that gives me superpowers. That makes you kind of superhuman, quote unquote. I mean, let's face it, not everyone is able to do this, right? And those who are able to do it choose not to. But then if you're getting inspiration from this, hopefully you can understand and see how therapeutic this is sounding to you maybe, but to me for sure. There's a barbecue happening across one of these houses. Man, the smoke, the way heavy. You see what I mean? This is the magic of it. Now I'm craving barbecue, just that brain chemistry. Because it's healthy. It's like meat, right? Carnivore. And I know all that protein will do your body good. Ah, man. I'm actually defrosting chicken at home. Leg quarters, which is a nice second place to whatever they're cooking. But, YouTube has allowed me to speak my mind, whether someone's watching or no. Eventually you start, a lot of things in life you go alone anyway. You have to go alone anyway. Yes, you have your support system, your loved ones, and family, your emotional circle, whatnot. But you still have to do things alone. Like a lot of this stuff, you have to go alone. It's the mental aspect. You get that mental nourishment. I don't have any of those things, which is probably why I'm a little crazy. I have a lot of people around me. It's a circle of one, the one-man army, really. A lot of things I've had to go it alone. A lot of tough times I've been do it alone. So what better way to put my voice to the camera and start talking to the little green dot on the camera that you're supposed to look at there, sometimes there, like you forget where you're looking at. But I am past all those demons. 200 plus videos in, I am past all those demons. I can talk more freely about my problems, about in a respectful way, not in a feel sorry for me way. Um, and it's been beautiful. Like, I don't even need a counselor. Like, I am prepared to talk about things that have happened in my family. In these upcoming videos, I'm going to make a pivot. So not only about fasting and walking and nutrition, but walking inspires you to open up. Talking like this to the camera also is developing your skill sets. You know how many people are horrible storytellers? I hate small talk. I know we all do. But sometimes small talk is necessary in social situations. Small talk is necessary to break the curse of social anxiety if you're approaching a girl or whatever you're into, right? Walking in a room full of people. You know, I'm in acting, music videos. I'm not by any means a professionally, you know, nth degree actor. I'm a mid-level actor. Even then, I'm still nervous as F. You know, but you have to sell something, if you have to present something, I still get very nervous. You know, lately I've been getting new corporate interviews, jobs. I have like 4 in the pipeline I'm working through. I think it's just a matter of time when I make a comeback. I already know it, but you know, it's good. I left a 6-figure job, a double 6-figure job, meaning over 200,000, and so you know, money's good. Culture was shit, but if I go back, you know, this time I'll vet the company and the culture. I will take the Glassdoor reviews a little bit more seriously. But what has happened is that in the process of doing this, talking to the camera, using the gimbal as a dumbbell, this adds up. Like, this is my 3rd video, so I'm already feeling the burn on my shoulder and my arm. I'm telling you a story, folks. This has really I've honed it into my social anxiety issues, right? And the nerves, right? I'm able to clear the mind and able to talk like this. In my mind, I have to believe and know that the audience, whoever is going to watch these videos, it's finding you for a reason. It's finding you for a reason that you may want to do this as well. You may have been putting this off as well. And I'm here to tell you and remind you that this is absolute freedom. I'm not doing this channel so much really for the money, the monetary gains. Now I've really shifted. When I started, yes, I was all about monetization and the subscribers, and nobody's listening to me, nobody's watching. You know, I'm still not getting the comments that I thought I would. It's a reality check. It doesn't. I take the full ownership of that. That's me. Whether I create more consistent content, just continue putting the gas on the accelerator, that's who I am. Just, I'm a volume guy. I'm a volume shooter. Just like Kobe Bryant, you put up a lot of shots. Keep trying until you win, and that's just who I am. So this is therapeutic. Like, this is my 3rd video. I'm gassing, I'm riffing, I'm talking. My diaphragm has opened up. The sunlight feels like an orgasm. Easy, take it easy. I mean it, and I feel just the vibes are just amazing. And so to be able to open up and give you glimpses into my life about my anxiety, about my father who was fighting Parkinson's, fought his entire life. I'll talk about that as well and really open that up soon. My non-existent relationship with my mother, who I removed from my life about 3 years ago, forever. 99% forever, of course. She's 1%. Of course, I realize she gave birth to me. And that's a painful process. Even cutting someone off like this is a painful process, in the acceptance and the strength it gave me, because it was the right thing to do. Also a video for another time. But I'm just being vulnerable with you, the audience, because some of you clicked on this video to figure out, why is this a 9 to 5? Now you know why this is a 9 to 5. 9 to 5 is a sheep way of thinking. That's a very limited in the box thinking. Life is more than 9 to 5. You're always 9 to 5ing yourself, but it doesn't have to be for a corporation. Money, yes, I get it. Life is a 9 to 5, meaning that you have to look at life as a 365 project. So this, what I'm doing, is life. It symbolizes your daily task, your daily job, your daily responsibility and duty of self-care and taking care of yourself. That's your quote-unquote 9 to 5. That's where I'm going with this, symbolically, psychologically, mentally. I'm trying to have you think outside the box, outside of the rat race, how to look at this from just another angle that the media mainstream does not want you to know, because all of a sudden you may get healthy. All of a sudden you may not need to go to doctors, and those medical bills get less and less and less. And then you start investing in healthy eating. Well worth the money even. Isn't it a clown world we live in, right? Healthy eating is expensive. Junk food is not. So that's another sign for you of how rigged this system is. This is why YouTube has become my therapy. I smile when I get to this point in my day, that I've accomplished something that most people can't. And maybe this is my purpose, is to inspire. Once again, I've said this before, I don't want to be that guy that sits in the car in all my videos and tell you that life or YouTube is on easy mode. I'm here for the long game. I'm here for the long game. This is what I've been doing before these videos came out. I quit my 9 to 5 or life on easy mode, YouTube. I understand the higher meaning of all of this. Yes, I get the easy factor. I get it. But don't be complacent. It doesn't give you the card to be lazy and just sit back and pile on the calories. When the camera turns off, you go to the refrigerator and pull out a chocolate bar, ice cream, candy, cake, and start picking out, right? No, I don't want you to do that. If you're going to teach a lesson, you might as well walk it out. You might as well be an example. And that's what I want to be for you. If I'm helping you, tell me. If I'm helping you, help others. If I'm inspiring you, tell me, please. Okay? Appreciate the love. Subscribe, comment. 2 months to go. Sweet November. We are here. And I'm going to finish this walk and head back home and break my fast with a cup of fruits. I love you all. Till the next one. Mamba out.